All right, guys. Today we are going to be reacting to the shocking truth of why so many women regrets divorce. So jump in.
My marriage is over because the trust in our relationship is totally fucking gone now.
Oh my god, I said I'm not sitting on the remote.
Then get up and prove it!
Welcome, brothers. In today's video, we will explore stories of women who made the decision to divorce. Some regretted it afterward, while others provided absurd reasons for their choice. But before we dive in, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments. This greatly helps us reach more men who may find this content valuable.
Yeah, like and
Without
subscribe,
further
guys.
ado, let's get started.
One of the biggest questions I get asked all the time is, how do I know when my marriage is over? How do I know it's time to leave my marriage? This is an awful place to be. I was in that place for 5 years before I actually made a decision. And most women contemplate divorce for 2 years before taking any action. You are treading water in this pool of what I call indecision purgatory. You don't know if your marriage is too good to leave or too bad to stay. But we need to figure this out for you, because how does it feel to be there? How does it feel to always be wondering? How does it feel to wake up and wonder what you're doing in this marriage every day? And is this as good as it gets? I've been where you are. I pondered that question for 5 years before I did anything about it. And over time, I just built up so much more resentment and fear because I didn't know what to expect. What I offer you is this. I have an on the fence strategy session where we will dig deep, you and I, for 90 minutes and really.
This lady is a consultant. A consultant to just her clientele are basically females that are married.
Take a good look at your relationship. We're going to look at where you've been,
Wow, this is
how
crazy.
you got here, what you've done in the past to improve it, what you're willing to do next, and look at the two different paths possible. What does it look like if I stay? What do I need to do? What does it look like if I go? What does that look like? We'll work through that together so that by the end of 90 minutes, you'll have more clarity and feel a lot more relief to know what path to choose.
Wow.
In short, pay for a session with me to learn how to ruin your marriage by
Yeah, basically, just pay to destroy your marriage. Man, these are the females, bro. It's true. Females don't like to see other females succeed, man. They want to see them all going down to hell. This is insane, man. Insane. If you want to listen to the commentary with the AI, just go to the original video.
I'm depressed as fuck. I'm depressed as fuck.
We
I'm
reacted to
depressed
this.
as fuck. I'm depressed as fuck. I'm depressed as fuck. I'm depressed as fuck. I am depressed as fuck. I'm depressed as fuck. I'm depressed as fuck. I'm depressed as fuck.
Night I come home and my wife said, Andy, we've learned to live without you. Like, me and the kids live without you. You're not here. First I get defensive and I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, babe, look at the house. Look at where we live. Look at your car. Look at all this stuff. She goes, Andy, when you come home at the end of the day, you're exhausted. You're beat. You literally save zero special energy for your family. We get leftovers. You think coming in and, hey babe, love you, and then sitting on the couch and high-fiving the kids is the man we want? Are you serious? So what are we gonna do? I can just remember, man, I felt like I'd been deceived, and I had been deceiving myself is what happened. I had lost my way. I realized I'd looked in the mirror, I'd become fat, was losing my edge. I didn't even recognize myself. I thought that the paycheck was the value I was as a man. And you know what I realized? Dude, I need to change, and I need to change now.
In Jordan Peterson's book, 12 Rules for Life, there's a rule that says, treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. He meant that you should take care of yourself as if you were
Take care of yourself, guys. That's the best thing ever. Take care of yourself, guys. Try to stretch this game so you can just play this game for as long as possible. And that's Andy, right? Andy, his name is Andy. Andy Elliott, great guy, great motivation speeches. He's very good though. Let's go with this one.
Minds, but they won't be able to articulate it to their spouse. They won't be able to tell the truth. They won't be able to just say the thing that they most need to say. Other times, people will be able to have the very difficult conversation where they share that for them, the marriage is over and that the best next step is to unwind the relationship. But then they take no action. Like the next day, they wake up, they're both in denial, They pretend that everything is sort of fine, but it's super uncomfortable. Or I've also seen a larger number of people where they do take action, like where they will separate and they will live separately, not either in the relationship and not out of the relationship for years. So they never really walk through that final door. They just stop the bleeding of the day-to-day interactions of living together, right? So there's a bunch of different ways that people deal with this, but all of those examples are just different ways of getting stuck.
Every person is different, but my thought on this is that when a woman decides to separate, she has likely discussed it with all her close ones.
Not only that, it's what I call detachment through divorce through emotional detachment. You already have somebody lined up, and she just wants this process to just finish. And the problem is when they go through this, they have no empathy, no emotional empathy. They're just savage with their process. Like they just wanna, the I love you that told you like 2 weeks ago is non-existent. It's a weird thing, man. They just shut down stuff completely, and they just wanted to go through it. It's weird, man. A lot of these problems are very easy to fix. We don't have to overcomplicate it.
I think it is to send a breakup letter to the affair partner. The reason why is we really want to communicate to both the hurt partner and the affair partner that the affair is completely done. There should be no more contact. There should be no more conversations. That phase of our life is over. So in the book, I give you a sample affair letter, basically a sample breakup letter. And I thought I would read it to you now, and you can tell me what you think. Through the years, I've gotten a lot of interesting feedback about it, but let's talk about it. So if you have the book, this is on page 85. Here we go. This is the sample breakup letter. Amanda, out of respect for my wife, my children, and my marriage, I need to end our relationship immediately. I can no longer have any communication with you in any form. I realize that our affair was a very selfish choice, and my family deserves to be treated with love and respect. While I cannot undo the choices I've made or the pain I have caused to my family, I can work diligently to make amends for my behavior. I love my family deeply, and I will no longer do anything to risk their happiness. I will not be contacting you further, and I would ask that you do the same. I do not want to see you or hear from you. Please respect my decision to end our relationship and have no further communication. Sincerely, Tom. So what do you think about this breakup letter? What would you add to it? What would you take away? I'll tell you a little bit later about the feedback I often get and why I worded things the way I did. So look forward to your thoughts.
These are the ones trying to sell you something. Many of them spin tales.
Bro, if this is for real, and it has to be a man too, but it's not a woman, which is more likely. Females are more likely to just, they said it's almost the same. Nah, man. I think because females have more option, right? They're more option to just cheat on you, so they're more willing to just be weak into the temptation. There's no letters, man. A guy cheat on his wife, fine, he can just bring himself back. A female, bro, done. He's not gonna respect his man anymore. Interesting video. I would love to hear you guys' opinion. What do you guys think about that letter? I don't know about that letter. That letter sounds kind of funny to me. It sounds like exactly they wanted to sell a book or something. Nothing wrong with the hustle. I respect the hustle. But let me know what you guys think. I'll see you next one.